As we continue on with this scouting report series on all the New York Rangers prospects in the system currently, we're going to be taking a look at the number one prospect currently in the Rangers system, and that is no one else other than Brennan Othmann, who won the OHL championship with the Peterborough Petes this past season. He was dominant on that team, was the top point producer in the playoffs for his team on the OHL championship run, as well as having 5 games played and 5 points in the World Cup finals with the Peterborough Petes, which is the tournament of the OHL, WHL, and QMJHL championship winners, as well as the host city. They all play against each other in a big tournament for the ultimate CHL championship, and they finished third there as well, which is not bad at all. And overall, though, they look pretty solid, and Othmann played absolutely fantastic, leading his team in points there as well, like he did in the OHL championship run, and he just was absolutely fantastic, both in the OHL playoffs as well as the THL and World Cup finals, which is the ultimate prize, obviously the ultimate championship. He looked great there against the best teams in the entire CHL. And overall, though, he is just a great player. He's a dynamic offensive player. Giving you guys a scouting report on Othmann in this video, as well as in future videos. I'm going to be covering every single New York Rangers prospect, giving you guys a scouting report on each of them. So definitely stay tuned over the dead of the offseason. I will still have videos up for you guys to watch. So definitely, if you are a Rangers fan, definitely subscribe for daily New York Rangers content and a ton of prospect coverage over the rest of this offseason, as well as a ton of other videos as well. But we'll take a look at his minor hockey career, before he made it to the OHL with the Flint Firebirds and then getting traded over to the Petes. He played in the GTHL, which is the top AAA league in Canada and pretty much obviously the world for minor hockey. And this was a league that obviously has produced guys like Connor McDavid and stuff. So it is absolutely an elite producing NHL players, that's for sure. Just produces a crap ton of NHL players. And if you're from Ontario and you're like a top tier minor hockey league kind of guy, AAA level guy, you're probably going to play in the GTHL because it produces so many amazing, talented players. But, in 2017-18, he won the GTHL championship with the Don Mills Flyers, and then the next year won it again, but this time did it with Shane Wright, who was playing up a year as well. He's a year younger than Brant Clark as well, who's another prospect who was on that Don Mills Flyers team, and Shane Wright was playing up a year with them. They won back-to-back championships there. He also won a silver medal in 2018-19 at the Canada Winter Games. He also, won, I think again in 2018-19, winning the OHL Cup, which is like all the best AAA teams in Ontario. They play in this cup, and he ended up winning that with the Don Mills Flyers as well, and ended up scoring the game-winning goal as well. He's also won a bunch of other stuff, like a U18 gold medal with Canada, back-to-back U20 gold medals with Canada as well. He's won the OHL championship. He was OHL first all-rookie team. He's also been OHL first all-star team once. He's also been OHL third all-star team once as well. Like, he has been an absolute amazing player at the junior level in the minor hockey league so far, and he's definitely hopefully going to continue that into pro hockey once he gets to the Hartford Wolfpack more than likely this season. And that's where he'll probably start the year, with the Hartford Wolfpack. He has played pro hockey before, back in 2020, 2021 in his draft year. With the COVID stuff happening, the OHL didn't happen and just didn't play at all. So he went over to the Swiss League because his dad used to play pro hockey in Switzerland. And he had 34 games played over there in the top pro Swiss League, which is one of the better pro leagues over there as well in the Europe. Not bad. Had 34 games played, 7 goals, 9 assists, 16 points. In the playoffs, had 4 games played, 1 goal, 1 assist. Not bad at all for his first go at pro hockey at such a young age, at like 17 years old. Played pretty good there. In that same year with the U18 Canada, had 7 games played, 6 points, 3 goals, 3 assists, plus 6. Ended up winning the gold medal there. And the next year in 2021 and 2022, being the captain of the Flint Firebirds in the OHL, had 66 games played, 97 points, as well as in the playoffs, going on a very long playoff run, truly being the MVP and really carrying that team like he did in the regular season. And he did the same thing in the playoffs, having 19 games played, 9 goals, 15 assists, 24 points, where he ended up going on a deep playoff run, but ended up losing the New York Rangers prospect, Will Cooley. So obviously unfortunate there, but at least there was another Rangers prospect that ended up moving on. But still had a great, deep, long playoff run with the Flint Firebirds there, breaking some records as well at the time. So not bad at all. And that same year there, playing for U20 Canada at the World Juniors, had 6 games played, 6 points, winning gold medal. And then this past season with the Flint Firebirds was the captain again, had 16 games played, 24 points, then ended up getting traded to the Petes and going on a decent run. I mean, for his standards, didn't play as good as you would have hoped, but still had a great game. Still had a great season with the Petes there in the regular season, having 40 games played, 43 points, 18 goals, 25 assists. But like I said, for his standards, that wasn't great. But in the playoffs, really showed out, having 23 games played, 25 points, 8 goals, 17 assists, and ended up winning another gold medal with Canada at the U20 World Juniors, having 7 games played, 6 points, 2 goals, 4 assists. So very, very good. This year, though, his overall game, in my opinion, got a ton better. This is a guy who, honestly, like he said in an interview, he got called into the coach's office after a couple games and kind of said, smarten up. You got to play a bit better of a two-way game here. Be more of a team player. Because with the Flint Firebirds, he had free reign. He could do whatever he wanted. The coach wouldn't really say much. He truly had free reign. He was that offensive top player, elite guy, not worrying about the two-way game as much, and really reigned that in once he got to Peterborough. Like he said, he got called to the coach's office, and the coach kind of said, you got to work on your two-way game. You got to get going on both ends of the ice, and that's what he did with Peterborough. He really turned his game around, or his overall game around. His offensive game was still pretty good, still great, but he really turned around his two-way game and looked fantastic as a two-way player and really showed his defensive side of things once he got to Peterborough and was overall a truly dynamic overall player, not just offensively, but defensively looked very good in his own end. And he was back checking hard. His overall game is quite good. I mean, the overall game got a lot better, like I said. Some things to work on, though. His skating, it needs to be improved. It definitely is not perfect. That was the one knock when he got in his draft year. Probably why he didn't go in the top 10. Is just kind of his skating, but he's worked on that. I bet he's gotten a bit better, and obviously he'll continue to work on that and get better. He's not going to have elite speed, but he's got a big enough body where he can use his strength and muscle to kind of use his body and edge off guys, protect the puck. He's really good at that. His overall game is fantastic, though. I mean, like I said, his shot as well is elite. He is known for having a very, very good shot. He's got a absolute beautiful wrister. It's good, it's hard, it's accurate, it's quick as well, and that's something to take a look at as well. It's very accurate, very quick, and his shot is already, like some scouts say, NHL caliber already, and even in the draft here they were saying that as well. So we got a very, very good shot, really accurate, really powerful, which is great to see. His offensive awareness is also fantastic. He's a really smart player, especially in the offensive zone, and overall though, I think his playmaking ability is quite underrated. He is absolutely fantastic with and without the puck. But with the puck, I think he can either be a lethal shooter, a lethal goal scorer, or he can look for a pass. And sometimes he does a little too much with the pass. It starts to be a little too flashy, but sometimes it works and it works beautiful. Sometimes he makes a bad turnover. It's going to happen with guys like that. He's still learning. He's still getting better. But overall, his playmaking skills are fantastic. He had 17 assists in 23 games on this OHL championship run. And I think his passing can definitely get better, but overall, I think it's quite underrated by most fans and stuff. I think his passing is really great vision, really great passing overall. His playmaking ability is absolutely fantastic. His shot's fantastic. His skating needs to be worked on, but overall, his two-way game is looking solid and could one day be a top-line winger, if not top 6 guy, if not at worst case scenario. I think probably a good, solid third-line scoring winger who can produce on the maybe second-line penalty kill, maybe second-line power play, that kind of guy. He can definitely be a very good player at the NHL level one day and be a very good, potentially dangerous top 6 winger. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please smash the like button and definitely comment down below your guys' thoughts on Othmann, because personally, I am a huge fan of Othmann and definitely am excited to see what he can do this year with the Hartford Wolfpack.